All right, what's up, Kevin? Fights, Nikki, and the kids. I got a would you rather for you. A little backstory, though. A little known fact is men can get something called orgasm headaches. Something women cannot receive. Not because they can't have an orgasm, but I mean, that might be part of the problem, too. Regardless, they're essentially tension headaches that are caused by us coming. They root from not really know the cause, but it's usually if you're really stressed out, etc., you can get these headaches. They can be super mild, last like 30 minutes and then it's over, or last up to 48 hours. Long story short, I end up with these headaches. One time, my wife having sex, I came and had an absolutely brutal migraine. 40 hours straight, had to take 2 days off of work. It was brutal. But as us males go, we always try to find a way to have sex, even when we're dealing with pain. So, my wife and I figured out the only way that we could have sex was if I were to lay flat on my back, like a fish, and did breathing exercises throughout. No. And then I could come without having one of these brutal headaches. So essentially, I would be like laying there flat, and I would have to count to 3 and do a big and let it all out. To be completely honest, it's the most unsatisfying come I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, I bet.
Even brutal more part of it is this lasted about, I think, 125 days was the final count once they finally went away, thank God. But it was awful every single time. It was a solid migraine, or I'd have to stop midway through because I could not get through with it.
Man. I don't think I've
you have a brain tumor.
This is the most emasculating voicemail we've ever gotten in my life. Dwayne Johnson could send a fucking video of him just bench pressing, and I'd feel like more of a man than I do right now. This dude comes so hard he uses sick days. Dude, yo, I come like a little pussy and just fucking get up and go about my day. This dude comes and calls in sick.
He's got to hit the doctor.
2 days. 2 days sick.
You know, fellas, orgasm headaches.
Yeah, you said that so casual. Could you have...
Dude, sick fucking brag.
Yeah, what the That's why he's on the flowers the whole fucking
And
day.
I think the people at work figure I'm not coming in because I'm coming.
being like...
Coming so hard.
I know, I'm not going to kink shit.
honey,
What's with
like,
this
hop
fish
on.
shit?
I'm doing my breathing exercises.
Let's do the fish thing tonight, honey.
Yo, I mean, I got to be honest. That's probably enough for me to not fuck you.
Oh, yeah, I've been looking for an excuse for a
48
long time
hours?
now.
Yeah, there you go. You got it.
That's about it. Like, sorry, I'm going to have a bang.
Because you know what you got to do that, but then you got to act for 48 hours. You got to walk around and be like, oh. She leaves the room. You're like, whatever, fine.
I got a flight in the morning. I can't be coming.
Yo, that for real. Like
35,000 feet with a migraine. They don't have extension up there. He's not-
I mean, that's
Sounds like a you problem, my boy.
Yeah, that's not
get
universal.
mine.
What was his ultimate question? Was he just bragging that he comes the hardest?
Yeah, did he have a question?
I understand why he didn't want to put his face in.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Guaranteed to have a migraine for 48 hours afterwards. Turn Jack uses wheelbarrowing. Have that.
Oh, so
that's the worst version of sex. What?
We answered.
What was
I think
his
he said,
question?
like, would you still
Oh.
have 48
See,
hours?
that's something like I would.
I would.
probably-
Oh, I totally would.
I would say.
You would?
I don't really fuck very often, so I would totally put up with that. I would be so down for that.
Like, you can chop my head off.
It would
I don't
be
fucking
like
care.
a
Let's go.
euphoric headache for me. I'm like, this is awesome. Finally! So, yeah.
I feel like that's something if you, in the beginning, you say no, and then eventually you're like, all right, I'm just going to have headaches. Right?
Yeah. I guess it's like
But if it's,
drinking, right?
like,
Like,
Yeah, it's like you have a
headache?
sex hangover.
yeah.
But that's a headache. 2 days out of work
2
headache.
days is-
I think he needs
That's like
vitamins.
that's like
Yeah.
old people hangovers. Like when you get a 2 day when you're my age, you get a 2 day
Jesus.
hangover to the point. So actually, maybe I wouldn't, because I was talking to you about it last night. She was like, "Do you still like to go out and party?" And I was like, the hangovers aren't worth it, and like a lot of the negatives are just not worth it. So I don't do it anymore, and it's something that I used to love doing. I don't think I love it as much as fucking though. So going out, it's a whole production. Fucking is like.
I don't remember
I think
any of
that's
these
why I'm probably
conversations from
gonna
last
come
month.
I'm
like,
tattoo.
did we?
But I feel like I would say no maybe in the beginning, and then eventually be like, all right, fuck the headache, let's go.
Yeah,
Does he get this from jerking off?
That's exactly what I was just going to go with.
That's a nightmare.
No, it
Yeah,
only comes
I-
hard
Because then
when
it's like
fucks.
you're like, I gotta jerk off because I'm all fucking anxious and shit, or my brain's gonna explode. Like, which one is worse?
Cancer.
Yeah.
Just fucking kill me.
If this guy went to Dr. Kevorkian, he'd be like, oh, yeah, you passed the test. You are.
That's a good point. Like he's like run around town telling people that he has these cum headaches, and then someone's gonna be like, "You have a tumor in your brain.
Get a CAT scan.
This is brain cancer, you moron." This is not cum.
I've literally
brain.
never heard of that in my entire
Cum
life.
brain
Like,
is a.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't really fuck very often, like I said. But like, is that like a thing that
no,
you fellas
no
get?
way.
Not once in my life. We've heard the blue balls rumor, which
Coming.
is a rumor, not true. But
You gotta clear that up.
Yeah, wait. What's the blue balls rumor? That
blue
it's
balls-
real?
It's real.
It's not real.
No,
No.
there is something called like something hypertension where like it can happen where something like tightens up or twists up or whatever, but it's like a medical emergency type thing that happens.
Okay.
Not like every time you want to get your dick sucked and you don't, it occurs.
Okay.
So like there is something that can cause pain, but it's like a 1 in a million thing. Like I don't know, a fucking aneurysm or a stroke or whatever. Like these things
Like this
happen.
guy.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's a weirdo who has it. But like your college boyfriend who's like, if I don't come tonight, I'm gonna like I'll be in agony all night. It's like, no, you won't, dude. Yeah.
I trust you because you look like a scientist. Yes,
Your
doctor.
balls won't swell up.
Thank you, doctor. Great news.
Ladies, you're in control of your body.
Guys
You say
are like,
no,
"You're
no.
totally real," and always bringing it up. It's like you're not real. The guy who's like, "Yo, it happened to me once, and I needed to like go to the hospital." I'm like, you sound real.
Right, right.
That sounded like you had a fucking something went wrong with your balls, not just like I want to fuck this girl who says no.
Yeah.
that's two very different things.
Make sure you subscribe to KFC Radio on YouTube to get all the video content. Subscribe, comment, like, and make sure you turn on the bell notifications so you know whenever new video content drops.
I want to say something, but the video has to be faster. That's it.